Just so we're all on the same page here, this is the third time that they've tried to do this. Uno, dos, tres. The first time was in 03. Second time was in 2013. And now here we are. This is ridiculous. I'm so tired of this. And there's red flags everywhere that should have prevented this entire situation. This time, not to mention the last two times, if they'd really actually read my files the last two times, we wouldn't have round Trey. Okay, just so that we're aware. There's red flags everywhere. For instance, the fact that I called the therapist and said, hey, this man's got 2 handguns and a box of bullets and he's a convicted felon. Can you please help me get rid of him? I fear for my safety because I saw stuff coming. I saw what he was doing as far as lingering around because he had, Ronald had been going other places and not being here. So I was confused. That was a red flag to me that he just stuck his ass at my uncle's trailer over there next door. That belongs to me legally. And wouldn't move. That's a huge red flag. And then he wouldn't honor the visitation. That's another huge red flag. The beer bottles that he was leaving in my car that we didn't ever drive, that's a red flag. There were red flags everywhere. So I said he had to go. That's why I picked up the phone and called the therapist. Well, they didn't let that stop him. They know that this man had a criminal record a mile long. It's not like these guys don't know Ronald. He's known by every cop in Cass County. So, that's another red flag. And then here we go. Now, by the time this had occurred, all the cops in Cass County and Dowagiac knew who my uncle was. The former Sheriff Dick Clark. So if they knew who he was, that I was, his niece, that means they also know, because our family, it's public knowledge here, that we have a huge heritage and history in Cass County and in the local area. Gee, I'm related to half the people that founded half of these counties around here. Imagine that. Pretty much all the people that, So these are red flags that let us know that these guys were doing wrong. Just so that people are aware. This didn't just slap me in the face. Oh my, I think there's something going on here. I've been knowing this since this started in Bremerton, Washington. Actually before that. Because I have a history of civil rights activism. And these people were looking at things on a small scale when they should have stood back and looked at the bigger picture. And then they got themselves in too deep. That's not my problem. I'm not responsible for the actions of others. So there's going to be some consequences for these guys. Have a blessed day.